Why do the nights of Red Dead Redemption 2 feel so unbelievably real? The landscape in the dark is, as expected, a stark contrast from what we see during the day. The undulating fields of grass and trees become eerily sentient. Unlike other games, the night here feels like an entity, like it has its very own soul, breathing and moaning, sometimes singing, and sometimes screaming. If you dare at night to ride through the wild, you will be met with an orchestra of symphonies. The chirping of birds, the hissing of snakes, the howls of coyotes, and the roars of a hidden beast, the hunters of the night. You will occasionally catch the shriek of a predator. And at that moment, you can either run away or stand your ground, not to be hunted, but to become the hunter yourself. During moonlit nights, the plains really come to life. The wind whispers as it makes a pass through the jagged blades of grass, and the sky lights up with the shine of a million stars. There is something very soothing about just staring at the Milky Way. The moonlight in the game does seem to be a little brighter during a clear night sky. However, the cloud and the rainy atmosphere is what amazes the most. You can really feel the gloom on a rainy night. It actually feels sinister and scary when you encounter your path covered in fog while being fearful and wary. The snow-capped mountains, on the other hand, like a beacon of light, glisten with the moonlight and makes you feel surrounded by a sea of white. When the countryside calms down to give in to the dark, the towns and the civilization, on the contrary, glow up in the shade of amber. The saloons roar up with a chorus of happiness and laughter. Even though I usually like to stray away from a crowd, I occasionally enjoy the ride through the streets of a faintly lit town. The gas lamps and lanterns, even though might not seem adequate, spark up the environment in a mellow, dim light. The lights, even with the lack of ray tracing, look and feel like they were meant to be there. The nights of Red Dead Redemption 2 are beautiful. They are sinister, and most importantly, they are the best depiction of a night I have ever seen in any game ever.